I'm going to try to hold in my personal excitement and be professional for the next few minutes. You know, as we move through life, it's natural to grow our collection of important and meaningful advice we've received or lessons we've learned. It's our arsenal, right, of words that act as an anchor and a strength moving forward. Winning speaker and best-selling author Carraway compiled her collection of learnings into a darling new children's book, initially intended for her own daughter alone, and now a boost to our bookshelves as well. Al joins me in studio today. I love you. I adore you. It's so good. We're sitting here just
this is like a happy reunion.
I know. Last time Al was in studio, it was 2017-ish.
Yeah.
In person. We've done a few virtual chats since then.
Yeah.
Look, this was us. In 2017.
I remember that because the top of my dress was see-through and I stuffed toilet paper in it before hopping on camera. Great fun.
That was when you released your book, Cheers to Eternity. It was about marriage, about your relationship.
Yeah.
You hadn't had a baby then, had you?
Yeah.
Was it one baby?
I don't know. It's all blurring together.
So give me, as we catch up as friends.
Yes.
Let's update each other on our lives in a sentence. So my update would be, I got a minivan.
This is great
Which
news.
summarizes a few more babies for me. What's your life update in one sentence?
I moved back to New York. I have 3 kids, and I'm just, I don't know. I make birthday costumes, and I surprise kids at schools just because it's fun.
That was a run-on sentence.
Writing a lot.
That was a run-on sentence.
Let me tell you even more.
I'll allow it. How's New York feeling as a family?
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I could stay there forever, although I'm sure we won't, but if I could choose, it would be New York forever.
You're someone who seems very adaptable, like you're actually good at change, and I say that because most women are not. What's the secret to being so adaptable, to being able to pick up where God tells you to go and land in New York with your family?
Apparently do it every year like I've been doing for like 18 years. We do. We just, whatever we want to do, we're like, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? And so our family motto, one that I've kind of started even before I had a family, was if something comes back to you more than once, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna follow that.
Yeah, and so our kids, that's how they've always been. And so our kids were just like, all right, let's do it. Like, let's see what, let's do it.
And I want to ask you about those babies, 3 babies, 8 and under. Are they as resilient as their mama? Are they as adventurous as their mama?
Oh my gosh, they're better than I am. I wish I could channel them a little more. They're better versions of me. They're great.
Isn't that
Least
amazing?
of my problems, my kids.
They're the good part?
Yeah, I love
them.
them.
They're the good part. Well, this book was written in part for your kids, and now our kids get to benefit as well. Tell us about the book, which, may I say, has now ranked #1 for the 2nd time in new releases.
Yes, in like 8 categories.
That's amazing.
Beat out Jimmy Fallon for like 2 weeks straight.
I'm sorry. Move over, Mr. Fallon.
Yeah, do you know who I am? No,
move over. Al Carraway's in town.
Yeah, because I mean, I write books. I've got a ton of books, and you invest in time, and it's this vision for it to be, you know, a book. And this one I just did, it's just my soul. And it's my soul to my child. But these are things that I'm learning my whole existence around, even in my 20s. And then, so it was fun to do all these events here in Utah the past weekend, and I have women in their 60s, and they're crying. They're like, I wish I knew this now. And I said, yeah. I mean, I mean, it was just, kids are like, I like the pictures. But these women, 70-year-old, she's like, my life could have been so different if I had known this. I'm like, me too. I should read it more.
They aren't the only ones crying. We have a picture of you when you saw that your book reached #1 on the Christian charts. You were really emotional, Al. This hit your heart in a personal way.
I never cry, so I just, you know, I don't know.
What about the success of this book felt different, or different in a way that moved you to tears?
Probably because it was so unexpected. And I mean, everything I write is extremely intimate and vulnerable and honest, because that's the New Yorker in me. I don't know how to not tell you how I'm feeling the second I feel it, which is a blessing and a curse. Ask my husband. But this one, I don't know. It was just, it's just my soul.
The illustrations are you as well. Soulful, whimsical, very playful and colorful.
She's great.
It's a children's book, but like you said, children of all ages, as we like to say, can benefit. And one of the first points you mentioned in the book was this idea of pursuing passions. You say, trying new things can be scary and you may not want to pursue, but it can also be the key to the things that bring the most value. And I think as adults, we often think that we've tried all the new things. Like we've checked the boxes and we've arrived and here we are in this thing called life and we're just making the most of every day. But you're saying push past that every day.
I don't know. I feel like that's a hang up. Do you know the things that make you feel filled? Are you doing them? Like, I just feel like you're not secondary in your own life. You should not live a life that comes with guilt. Like, you are deserving of your time too. You are deserving to do the things that light your soul on fire, and people, they aren't. And I'm shaking you. Like, and so I get asked all the time, well, what about your kids? You know, don't you feel bad?
What
And I'm
about
like,
responsibility, Al? What about life?
No, I feel like it would be a huge disservice if I didn't teach them by showing them, like, you are not secondary. What matters to you, what makes you feel filled, like, that is important. Make time for that always. And so that one was like simplified, but that is what is gonna make life just blossom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do it.
I've always admired your relationship with God. You talk about it in a very authentic, very real way. And you say that in your book, you hope to convey to your daughter that you can find God within. You wrote, if you're ever feeling small from error, remember your God is unchanging. Even with our mistakes, my dear little one, his love for you is unwavering. What are you hoping to teach your daughter about her relationship with God through these words?
It is tangible. It is not something there just to make you feel good. He is tangible, and I just feel like there are going to be times where you don't see him, feel him, hear him, but that is when he can show you what else. And I don't want anyone to limit a limitless God. He is there to not avoid and prevent, but to bring you to greater magnifications. So if we can use that lens of perspective with any season of life, like, yes, vibrant and blossoming, like hard seasons, they end, but they all have blossoms. Are you seeing it for a God who is there, who never leaves you and only exists to bring you the better things? I don't know. You can do that.
I love your energy. I love your perspective, and you feel that through this book. You talked about some of the reactions. What did your own kids think? Sometimes those closest to us are our best cheerleaders and critics, right? What do your kids think of this book, Al?
I don't know. We just barely got it. I don't even know if they read it yet.
You haven't read them the book yet?
No.
What?
No, we just I was here when it came, and then they're waiting.
We gotta get you home. Are you looking forward to that? To like cracking open a children's book that you can share?
Any kid's book. I like any kid's book. It's a whole thing in our family. Yeah. But yes, I am. Because they've been a part of this for so long. Yeah. We would look at the illustrations and we would, they would give feedback with us. So it's been a whole family communal thing.
Oh, I love it. Well, Al, we love you. Where can we get our paws on a copy?
Go on Amazon. Get it on Amazon. Help me with my rankings on Amazon, but it's also on sale. You can find them wherever. If you are local to Utah, a lot of the locations have signed locations that I left there, or get it on Amazon.
Good. My Dear Little One by Al Carraway. Book number 9, 10? Who knows? She just keeps putting her bright light and wisdom into the world, and we are here for it. Thank you for making time for us.
I love you. Thank you.
Get home to those babies and read them the book.
Yes.
All right. We'll be right back.